welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Peachy and this channel is all about my Sylvanian Families collection. For today's video, I've got this vintage eBay find, which I'm very excited to take a closer look at. So as you can see, it's from the Flair era here in the UK and it's Ingrid's camping set. And if we take a look at the bottom, you can sometimes see the date that it was released. So here, 2008 it looks like. So another older one. This set is what would typically be called a kind of family life set. It comes with a figure and then accessories for the activity they're doing. In this case, it comes with Ingrid and she's going camping. Ingrid is a member of the Blackberry rabbit family and they were all released in family life sets. I have them dotted around my room, so I'll show you them in a minute. What I'm not sure of is whether the Blackberry rabbit family were ever released in a family box set or whether you could only get them through these family life sets. If anyone knows the answer to that, if you could pop it down in the comments, that would be amazing. I do know that the Blackberry rabbits look very similar to the Tomy era corn top rabbits, and some of the figures are wearing very similar clothing as well. So they're almost like a reissue of the corn top rabbits, except they've got darker markings, so darker tips of the ears and the darker patch around the eye. So they are different families, but they do look very similar. This particular set is secondhand. It's not new in box, but it is a complete set. So let's start by taking a look at the box. It's the classic Flair packaging with the blue little crosses on it. Nice big image here where you can see all the pieces in the set up. You can see Ingrid through this little perspex bit as well. On the top we've got some more cute setup images. Here again we've got Ingrid sitting down enjoying a nice cup of tea. I think that's the same image again on this side. On the back she's gained another friend and they're all going camping together. This picture I think is very, very cute of her tucking in for the night. And the little bit of story says, Ingrid Blackberry loves the outdoor life. Her camping set includes a tent, sleeping bag, 2 stools, camping gas stove, kettle, rucksack, hurricane lamp, plates, cutlery and mugs. Everything she needs for her camping adventures. And then on the bottom there's a little bit of warning and information like that, but there is also this flat lay image that shows you everything that comes in the set and the figure as well. This is a set that was not on my wish list per se. It was one of those ones where I've kind of had my eye on it, and if I saw it for a really good price in a complete condition, I would add it to my collection, and that's exactly what happened. So here we are. I really like the fabric pattern on the tent. I'm excited to see that in real life. So let's get it open and take a look at the pieces. So let's start with Ingrid since she's here in my hands. You can see she is in pretty good condition. Usually on these bunnies it's the black that tends to wear away first. I also don't know if it's showing up particularly well on camera, but the Blackberry rabbits have these really pretty amber eyes instead of just the plain black. She's got this cute little pink gingham top, fuzzy little tail sticking out the back of her shorts. They're a very nice green colour, and then she has this matching gingham head bow. I think she looks very cute, ready for the outdoors. She is the younger sister size of figure. And then there was some paperwork in this box as well. So we've got an old Collectors Club leaflet. So it looks like the gifts then were the Cottontail Rabbit grandparents and the Dante wedding cat couple. Some more bits and pieces about the club, and you could fill it in and send it back. I don't think that would work these days, which is a shame. And there's also a Flair era little leaflet, so you can see here sets contemporary at the time, caravan, Primrose Park, these lovely furniture sets and the big grand hotel. The fate sets with the marquee and the bouncy castle, hooker duck stool. Old Oak Hollow and the furniture that was associated with that, and also Willow Hall, the Applewood Department Store, the Watermill Bakery. Loads of really lovely sets. Here's the one we're opening today. So many good sets from this era. And here's the families. And some more furniture. All sewing with Mother, that's a favourite. Very cute. I always love looking at the old leaflets. Then this is the tent piece. And that fabric is really pretty in real life. Love the flowers on it. And then here's all the other bits and bobs. So we've got the tent frame and lots of little accessories. So let's have a look at them. I've just noticed that the fabric print shown on the box and the fabric print in real life are different fabric prints. But on the leaflet, the fabric print that we've got in real life is the one shown in the picture. So that's really interesting. I wonder if the fabric print changed at some point during production. I think this is definitely the tent that goes with it because it's shown in the picture here. How strange. Anyway, that aside, I've taken out these bits which are what you put together to hold the tent shape. So you basically get these two triangle end pieces and then these three sticks with these little knobbles on the end that you can connect together. And then you just pop it in the tent like so. Probably would be helpful if I put the other end on actually. And then you just slip it into the tent, which can be a little bit fiddly because it's quite a tight fit. There we are, and that just helps the tent really keep its shape. There's this ribbon here that you can use to tie around just to make sure it stays in place, but honestly it wedges in there so tightly that you don't really need to do that. The tent flaps also has Velcro on them so you can shut them like so, and there's a little flap at the side which you can either have down or use these strings to roll up and tie open. So let's roll it up for now so we can see how fiddly it is to do. There we go, just like that. Very cute. There's also the same on these doors so you can tie them open if you would like to. Then taking a look at the smaller accessories, so there's a couple more fabric ones. There's this lovely sleeping bag which is in the same fabric which matches the tent. So there's enough room in here for Ingrid, and then this nice pillow piece has a bit of squish to it. There's a piece of foam in there or something. So let's pop Ingrid in and see how well she fits. Oh yeah, she fits very well in there, so well it's covering her mouth. But yeah, she's got plenty of room in there. Could maybe even fit one of the adults in there, but it's definitely perfect for the child-size figures. And this looks very similar to other ones we've seen in the range. This one here I've plucked out of the caravan. It's the exact same design of how they've made it, just different fabric. So you get one sleeping bag, and then you also get this cute little backpack, which is again in the matching fabric. It's got elasticated straps so Ingrid can wear it. I'm guessing it will fit any of the child size figures. It's got Velcro on it, and then it actually does have capacity in there to be able to fill it up. So that's always fun when the accessories are practical. Let's just try it on Ingrid. Yeah, that fits super well. And I much prefer this kind of fabric backpack than the plastic ones. It just goes on so much more easily and is less harsh on the characters' flocking. So that's all of the fabric pieces. Then we've got some small plastic accessories. So first up, we've got these two little benches. They're exactly the same in this lovely blue colour. They look like painted wood as well. They've got the wood grain on them and they look like half a log with some legs that have been put on. These will act as little camping stools. Then there's also this gas stove. This is nicely detailed. I like the colour they've used for the metal part. It's got the little knob to turn on there to make the flame. It is hollow on the inside. Then we have this lantern piece. This is really pretty. It swings on this handle and then it looks like it's got a flame inside. Really like this, and Ingrid should be able to hold this quite easily, looping it either over her wrist or between her thumb. Then we've got a big bowl, presumably to put some forage bits and pieces in or just to be preparing food. It's just quite a standard white bowl. We also have this little metal pot, again with a movable handle. This has a spout, so you could also probably use it as a kettle, and it does come with its own little lid that fits on. This is presumably to go on the gas stove. And that sits on there just about. The grass makes it a little bit difficult to stand things up. Then we've got a book for Ingrid to read while she's relaxing, Wildflowers and Trees of Sylvania. This doesn't open, but it is a nice prop, just to bulk out the scene a little bit. And then we have a number of small cutlery bits and bobs. So we've got these 2 cups, same mould but different colours, so one blue, one pink. I like the mismatch, and also it goes with the pink and blue aesthetic on the tent. I think those are cute. A little tricky to stand up though. Then we have 2 plates. So these are typical camping style plates where they have the food divvied up into sections. So you could put some sauces here and then your main dish or side dishes. 2 of those in this lovely yellow colour. 2 bowls in the same matching yellow colour. And finally some cutlery. So there's 2 knives and 2 forks. Again in that same matching yellow colour. And that is everything that comes in the set. There's been a number of camping sets in the range over the years, but this one really reminded me of another that I have in my collection from the Tomy era, and that is the one that came with Baden and Michaela, and it was Baden and Michaela's camping set. And the pieces that are similar are the tent. So this is the tent that came with Baden and Michaela's set. It is just an all green, including the inner, but it uses the exact same method for making it. It has all the same ties, the Velcro, the exact same pattern. So I thought that was interesting. And then the other pieces that are reused is, this is the little log seat from Baden and Michaela's set. You can see it's the exact same mould as the one we just looked at, except this one's in a more natural brown colour. And then the other pieces that are reused moulds are the cutlery pieces, except for the cups. The cups is a new mould, but the plate, the dish and the cutlery are reused moulds from this set. So I'm not sure if they're exact release date of the Baden and Michaela set, but it's from the Tomy era, so the 90s. So interesting to know that even in 2008, they were still able to reuse moulds from the 90s. And the other thing I promised to show you is the other members of the Blackberry Rabbit family. So let's go and locate them now. So here is the mother figure. She came with this juice bar that you can see her with, and she is on the shelf with My Village Cake Shop. Then the father figure is here. You can see him inside there. He's in the village store. His name is Bob Blackberry, and he came with a farmer's cart set. But right now he is busy chatting to Mrs. Bubblebrook. And then finally up here on my boating shelf, we have another Ingrid. So this one is Ingrid's boating trip or something like that. You can see she's in a different outfit with different accessories, of course. In my village, I think I'll keep this character as Ingrid and probably rename the one we just looked at so they can be sisters. There is also a brother available for this set. He came in a kind of sporting themed set. I think it was a trophy set where it had the little grandstand with the first, second and third position and medals as well. I don't have him in my collection yet, so if I can find a picture of the set, I'll pop it here so you know what it looks like. And that's the Blackberry Rabbit family. There was also a little crawling baby available in a baby set. I don't know whether there was ever a standing or sitting baby though. And that's all for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at this vintage set with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye for now.